I will be delivering onto you a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh my days.
That shall express to you people in the room why everybody else has fallen off, and I have maintained on top. Next slide. His Sigmund right set has been ripped away from him. Next slide. They hated him because he spoke the truth.
Hello, chat. How are we doing today? I hope we're having a grand old time. I have a video that I want to watch first. I gotta find it, because I have it in my history. I only watched like 3 seconds worth of it tops. And, here we go. Found it. Okay. Let me just get myself ready here. Alright. Okay. It's been such a hot moment since I've streamed, and I want to apologize. Literally everything that could have happened. I kept getting sick like every month, and that was because of my job. I swear to God, it was literally because of my job. Because, you know, yeah. Why'd you have to start this now? I have class and stuff in 10 minutes. Because this is the only time I really get to, like, stream. Because I have the house to myself, smiles. My brothers are gone, so it's fun. But we've got a video in the queue already. There's another one I wanted to watch after this, but this one, we're gonna get the longer one out of the way. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm using OBS now, no longer using Streamlabs. It was, like, janky for me, I don't know why. But, luckily, we're gonna watch Kiwi's most recent Jupiter video, because, get this, I covered him recently. Yeah, you guys probably know that. I'm sorry, it's been such a hot moment. Okay. I have this set up to, like, halfway, a little bit less than. If you guys can't hear it, or if you can hear it, let me know, please. I will make sure I have an eye on the chat. Without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, JK, I forgot that give me, like, 3 seconds. I forgot that I turned off, I muted my browser. Okay. Now we're really gonna get into it. You still used Streamlabs despite the blatant stealing. The thing, at the time I didn't notice, but I remember hearing about it, and then I forgot, like, I kind of low-key forgot about it, and then I fucking was like, wow, this is, like, janky as shit. So I just went to OBS. Sorry, I'm, like, bad at explaining things, but here we go. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, why is this not playing? Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, no, I don't know why it's not playing. Oh. JK, now I know why. Okay! Third time's a charm. I'm so sorry. Okay. Third time's a charm, let's actually get into it.
For those who don't know, I run a podcast every week Wednesday, 6:30 Eastern Time, called Too High for Stupid. I do this show with fellow YouTuber Smokey MCC, and during it...
Okay, I'm sorry, but I hate looking at Jupiter. I'm sorry, I hate looking at the guy. Like, look at his hair! Look at his hair, it's so greasy. Oh, it's so nasty. And, like, the way that he just looks like that, it's just, ugh. He definitely smells of BO. And this is coming from somebody who cannot smell, by the way. Like, just saying.
We cover the weekly happenings of people in our videos. So I was pretty shocked when during last week's show, I suddenly get a call from Jupiter the Hybrid. When I left Jupiter a voicemail asking for paranormal help, I had no idea that he would call me back during the show. And what proceeded was 45 minutes of him saying some of the craziest things he ever has. Now, if I don't exactly sound like my usual self, it's because I'd had quite a few drinks that night, and this event was completely unplanned. But
oh, this is gonna be fun, seeing drunk Kiwi interact with Jupiter. This is gonna be so fun. I'm excited. I'm watching this part first because I saw this in, like, my recommended first. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You don't have to justify that. Even I want to vomit listening to Jupiter. His voice is annoying, yeah, but just looking at him makes me want to hurl.
We captured some very interesting moments, and I hope that you all enjoy. At least to the extent one can with subject matter like this. Yo, I'm getting a call from Idaho.
Oh, answer.
Yes, this is Alphonse.
So I will have him go out. I'll have him, send somebody out, one of our buddies, maybe in the area. So we'll
is this working?
Yes.
I had to turn this up. I almost broke my neck trying to get to class. Yo, Velvet! You good? You good, bestie?
Yeah, we'll try to get this done. We'll try to get out and get your case taken care of. Just as long as you're willing to pay a fee to help, yourself, pay us a small fee to help us,
Yeah, this line is actually working, so we can discuss it here.
What the fuck? No, because Because what was he saying earlier? Is that like the, is that him, like, what his lawyer said to him? His lawyer, quote-unquote. I know you guys can't see my camera at all, because I don't really have it set up, but lawyer, quote-unquote.
What kind of noises? Like bangings, rappings, that sort of thing.
Oh!
Honestly...
Oh! He's trolling... Oh my god, okay. He's trolling him because of the paranormal
Like
shit.
a lot of rapping. Okay. Just like a... I don't know if you ever read the Edgar Allan Poe book, but, yes, a lot of rapping on my door, and,
Now if only Jupiter could leave like White Bowser. Yeah! But we all know he's not going to. He's way too stubborn, and by that I mean he genuinely doesn't give a shit. Kind of wild that he deliberately went out of his way to date someone from the UK because the age of consent there is 16. Kind of weird. I don't know. Just saying! Just saying!
Demonic sounding voices or voices of your loved ones, right?
Yeah, people say... I hear voices saying that it's the devil, and they're there to extract judgment upon me.
Huh. You got yourself quite the case. Wow. So tell me how...
You've got yourself quite a case! Wow! Like, okay, I'm also somebody who believes in paranormal shit. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent right now. I'm so sorry. I do this a lot. But, like, this was right after my grandmother passed, like, 2018, a few days before Christmas. It was around that point. It was, like, the end of the year, the beginning of January, somewhere around there. I walk in, and I walk into the kitchen, completely on the other side. And on the counter, on the other side of the room, a glass literally just slides and falls and just shatters all over the place. I did not touch that thing at all. I did not touch that thing. And to this day, I'm still convinced that it's my grandmother. Yes, I do believe in paranormal entities and whatnot, but this is so fucking fake!
How long has this been going on, my friend?
Oh, probably ever since I moved into the house, and, I'm a devout Satanist. I'd like to say that out front.
I'm a devout Satanist. I'm always a devout Satanist, quote Kiwi.
Like, I worship the devil. I'm just not seeking any of his awful benefits. I mean, I just feel I don't know how to explain it, Corbin, but I did not expect this to happen.
Well, when you play with demonic beings, you don't expect much from them all except they're hateful and full of spite. You must have done something to piss him off.
This is so funny, especially when it's coming from the motherfucker who said that Lucifer possessed him, that one call that they did, where Brian Rizzo and Kiwi Tapes interviewed Jupiter. Let's keep that in mind. This is the same motherfucker who said Lucifer possessed him. Let's keep that in mind. Kiwi should have said that he worships Cthulhu. That would have, oh my god, that would have been so funny.
Might have offered the wrong offering or something, but this is a telltale case, if I remember correctly.
A telltale.
Benefits. I mean, I explain it, Corbin, but
you don't expect much from them
Telltale.
all except they're hateful and full of spite. You must have done something to piss him off.
Telltale.
Might have offered the wrong offering or something, but this is a telltale case.
Telltale! He said fucking telltale, I swear to you. That's the problem, maybe consent laws are so minors at the age of 16 and up to 17, maybe 18, when get in trouble if caught. That's not an excuse for P-words to have a license to go after them. That is true. They are in place for, like, very key situations, let's say age gaps, like, my previous relationship before my current boyfriend, Snart, we were 6 months apart. So, like, when they turned 18, I was still 17, but I had, like, 6 months left, so technically we would have been fine. That's literally why they're made. For, like, the smallest of age gaps. But, like, still, even then, doesn't give people an excuse to be weird as fuck with them. You know what I mean? It doesn't give anyone an excuse to be extremely fucking weird. I don't know, that's just me personally. Like,
If I remember correctly, this is a case of demon-enhanced, like, anger and whatnot, you must have angered the being somehow. I don't know how, but I know you somehow angered the being. But to be honest with you, if you did anger said being, then maybe I could try to help you figure out how to exorcise said being away.
Exorcise? You could just say exercise it. Exorcism. Just say it. Just say it like the word exercise for like physical activity. Like,
From your house. But the thing is, I don't know much about the situation, so me and CJ will try to figure this out. But as long as you're willing to pay us for our work to try and help us, grow our little business venture.
he's no shot. Homeboy thinks he's Zach Bagans. He thinks he's Zach Bagans, dude. Just imagine the Ghost Adventures thing, but instead it's fucking Jupiter. Just like I gotta like
My name is Zach Bagans.
hang on. I'm gonna dub this over. My name is Corbin Pennell. I never believed in ghosts until Lucifer possessed me whilst being interviewed with Brian Rizzo. And now I'm gonna go find them because Kiwi was telling me about it. My big camera crew that doesn't exist is following me. I'm joined with investigator Linda Binda and my wife. I mean, the girl I'm gonna, or something. And we're gonna fight Anonymous. This is our Ghost Adventures. I'm sorry, that was so bad. Alright. We gotta get back on track. But you get what I mean, right? Like, Homeboy thinks he's Zach Bagans. Let's get back.
I just have a question. I know about you, of course, but who is CJ?
Oh, right. I didn't mention him. He's my second. He's my man. He's my other guy who. Him and I wanted to start this business when we were in high
Thanks
school.
for a claim already,
and
YouTube.
now that we got our first client to call us and tell us about stuff, I will have to contact him to see if he can deal with it directly, and then I can have it, because he's basically our archivist. He archives and makes sure that we take care of the case. He's the guy to call to archive this case. So he's
Didn't he just say, like, archived the case, like, 7 times within that sentence? I swear to God he did.
he's my second in command, so to speak. He is my right-hand man,
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to make sure, because this seems like a very scary case, and
I'm gonna be honest, it's probably because I played the Ghost Adventures theme. But YouTube, I dubbed it over! I only played, like, a little bit of the background music. YouTube, I dubbed it over.
along the lines of, like, just things I've heard, absolutely amazing things about your business, but, there are certain videos floating around about you in particular online. I just want to talk to you before I have you in my home. You sound like a safe individual.
Oh my God, this is so... Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is so good. Oh, man. I got, like, the flu with my family, like, back in February or so, and I still have a cough left over from it, and it's just the most annoying thing on the planet.
There are just these things online.
I did some questionable things, okay? Who has
What? No! He did not just downplay that as, I did some questionable things. Homie, you're dating a minor.
But, yes, I will attempt to reach out and see what I can do. But
I'm sorry to cut you off.
I got it. My name is Jupiter the Hybrid. I never believed in ghosts until one sucky sucks me off. Yeah. Man, I remember my friends and we would watch Ghost Adventures episodes just to laugh at them. Man, that was a good time. That was a good time, I will admit.
Just for my own sake, yeah, what are those questionable things?
I forget.
If you could just be as honest as possible. I mean, I'm not...
Did he say forget it?
Forget.
Or did he say forget it or I forget?
Yeah, what are those questionable things?
Forget.
If you could just be as honest...
Oh, he goes, I forget. It's been a while. No, the fuck it hasn't, dumbass. Like, I'm trying so hard to not get cathartic here, but I can't help but do it, you know? I can't help but just release the demons. I just had a Jupiter moment right there. I'm gonna shoot myself after this. JK. Anyway, we're just continuing on.
As possible. I mean, I'm not here to judge. I've done some things myself.
My TikTok's apologizing for the shit I've done and trying to move on. Well, let's just say the videos you saw of me talking to underage individuals was kind of a true thing, but it was a long...
So he admits it. But we heard a but. So he's gonna obviously say something. He's gonna say something else now. I can't talk that well.
Say the videos you saw of me talking to underage individuals was kind of...
Days ago? Shit. You know how people have, like, the argument of, like, that the attraction to, like, underage people thing? You know how people will say, like, that's a genes thing? Like, that's genetic? It's the fucking case in this scenario. Like, look at his brothers. Like, I saw brothers got locked up for the same exact thing, but in different variations. So, obviously, the shit runs in the family. Like...
I've been living my life ever since then, you know? Living better as a person.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, it was like how many weeks ago? It was like a couple weeks ago or so. I made a video showing off, like, Jupiter's response to Linda, where he literally makes a direct threat, not protected under the First Amendment. Mind you, direct threats like that are not protected. They are not protected under the First Amendment. So he could literally go to jail for it if Linda decides to do anything about it and press charges. And if she does, he is fucked. He is so fucked. And I cannot wait for that day, dude. Because, oh my god. It would be so funny. It'd be so funny.
But anyway, back to our case at hand.
Yeah.
Are there any other things going on? Like weird scratches all over your body or on your back or something? Because I can go into that.
If I'm being completely honest, I've seen, I have a couple kids, and I've seen some of their toys come to life and try to...
Yo, Kiwi! So he can't collect $200 if he passed go? I guess.
Solicit me for sex, but I don't know how to respond to any of it.
Wait, Kiwi.
I have a couple kids, and I've seen some of their toys come to life and try to solicit me for sex.
Yo, Kiwi! Dude, drunk Kiwi is so unhinged, and honestly, I live for it. I live for that shit, dude. Oh my god, he's so funny.
But I don't know how to respond to any of it.
Which ones do you mean? Like, give me, like, a rundown of the toys that have been active,
Well, I was gonna say, like, the baby dolls or something really stupid.
I am a fan of, this isn't... Are you sure you won't make fun of me?
Bro, I'm here to be impartial. I'm not gonna judge you.
Well,
It's so funny to hear Jupiter, of all people, say, I'm not gonna judge you. Considering what Homeboy literally has done. Like, homie... You can't say shit. Like, I don't know, man.
I'm a fan of the show My Little Pony, and I have a collection of some pony like figurines and other stuff and
Fucking Smokey. Actually, speaking of My Little Pony, I still have the figures and stuff from like when I was a kid and collected them. It's all G4 and shit. But like I still have them. And honestly, yeah. I kept them because I even like styled their mains and everything. I was insane.
I've really like it's gonna sound crazy, but like they've been looking at me weird.
Yeah, I get it. They've been watching you cross the room. Their eyes and their heads would be turning and watching you as you walk across the room. I understand that one. I get that one perfectly. It's standard case. It's possession. Standard case.
No! No, actually, if we're gonna take into account, like, the demons, like, okay. But, like, if it's just that, that's a poltergeist, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Probably gonna go off on a little tangent again. But this is mainly because I had, like, a hyperfixation when I was younger on this type of stuff. So, dumbass, that's a poltergeist. Poltergeist will literally move shit like that just to get your attention. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to, like, geek out here on, like, the paranormal stuff, because I love it too. But, like, I can't help it. I'm trying to keep my tongue tied, because poltergeists are literally there just to, like, throw shit around and get your attention like that, and just fuck around. They're literally trolling you. So, like, it's not... I hate it here.
I get those a lot. I get possession a lot.
Yeah.
I get possession a lot. Yeah. This is coming from the guy who was possessed by Lucifer, everybody. Let's keep that in mind.
I've read about possessions and whatnot and seeing how they've turned out. But, you're a fellow brony, and I applaud you for
Man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm the last person to judge what you like, unless it's, like, questionable, or unless you're doing something questionable with said media. But, like, we all know Jupiter is doing something questionable there, because of that fucking Twilight plushie. I mean, Sheratora. I hate the fact that I know the name still of the stuffed animal.
treating me.
Let's keep in mind, you should offer your knowledge to Jupiter. Join the team with CJ and Chance Alphonse Wilkins. Oh my god, that would be terrible if I, like, trolled him into that. That would be so fucking funny. Where I just... God, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm most likely not gonna do it, but it would be funny as fuck if I just, like, showed up and was like, actually, that's a poltergeist. You know, like, pushing up my glasses constantly, because I actually do have to do that, but, like, that's inside the point. But, like, that would be fucking funny if someone trolled him like that. But, like, that aside, the way that he said that, the way that he victimized himself, let's just go back and hear that, because I got distracted.
Laugh because I too am one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't say it publicly because, you know, of shit I've been through and the way people are treating me and whatnot, so I don't...
See, hear that? He goes, I'm not gonna say it because of what's been happening to me. The way that people are treating me. The things that I've been through. When you're literally the perpetrator. Of course they're gonna do that. Like, I'm sorry, Jupiter's like, what, 25, 26? He's stupid as shit, man. I'm sorry. I keep, like... I get riled up.
Don't really make it public. There are a few people who know about it, but don't like to talk. But I don't like talking about them to anyone in particular because I'm afraid people are gonna laugh or judge me.
Yeah,
Jupiter, I'm not gonna judge you for liking My Little Pony. I don't care about that. What I'm gonna judge you for is that you most likely fucked your Sheratora plushie. I mean, Twilight. I mean, the homunculus you made, or whatever the, you know. Yeah.
I understand that. personally, I like it's been such a struggle. I mean, online people have been really getting on my case over this, and it's honestly had bigger of an impact on my life than the whole paranormal thing.
Tell me, what other things have been strange around your house? Have you noticed anything else strange, like weird, like colors on the wall or something, like any like blood writing on the walls or whatever? Have you noticed that?
Are you serious? Like that's a thing? That's a symptom of this? Because
That's a symptom. I'm sorry. Kiwi's making me laugh, and it's also like good to hear the shit coming from Kiwi, because like Jupiter makes me mad, so hearing Kiwi be like a fucking troll is so cathartic to me. Even more so than I already am with like me screaming this.
Yeah, if
Smiles.
there's writing on the walls, or if your reflection when you turn away has turned around to look at you and it looks all wrong, that's still,
I want you to know, he's describing stuff that has been seen in like paranormal footage on like YouTube and stuff that was clearly edited in. I need everyone to keep that in mind. Like, this is the shit he's describing, when in reality, like, I swear to God, paranormal shit would most likely not happen like that, because it's so like illogical. That's the thing. I can understand like the scratches, that's one thing that can actually happen, I think, but like everything else he's saying is like fucking like no, that's fiction. Again, this is coming from somebody who believes in paranormal entities and whatnot. I'm getting heated.
Part of I'm just getting a case, I'm getting a feel for what's happening, so that way I can, send help if I can, send CJ a text and say, hey, we have our first case, it's over in Kansas, okay, can we have someone go out there and check it out, or should we start hiring people worldwide, because I would really love to have you on our team, because you seem like you're gonna be someone.
What? Why did he say that Kiwi is gonna be on the team? What? Like, girly, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Like, help us out with this, so if you'd like, you could join our little side business, our side venture, and be one of our, one of our believers.
I could help you?
Yeah, you could basically help us get a feel for things, because you said you're a Satanist, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not...
It's because Kiwi said he was a Satanist. That's why he offered. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I'm actually losing my shit. This is so fucking funny. For like absolutely no reason. This is so good. Oh my god. Okay. Basically, he can't tell the difference between fake paranormal stuff you watch on YouTube and the real stuff. This is correct. I didn't know you were doing an orangutan stream. Hi, Cat Wrangler. How are you? It's been a while since I've streamed, so, like... Yes. I'm sorry. I've been, like, screaming about the paranormal stuff because as somebody who's believed in it and has actually had, like, one experience before... I swear to God, this is like making me like bark, snarl. And it's just, oh God, hearing drunk Kiwi is so funny. You're losing your mind. I'm surprised Kiwi didn't lose his. Yeah, it's probably because he had something to numb it.
Like with that evil stuff, but yeah. I definitely like have an appreciation for the dark arts.
Hey man, no judgment, man. We could use someone like you if you'd like to join.
No judgment. Again, coming from Jupiter. Keep that in mind, everybody, especially with what he's done. Let's keep in mind that he said that he'd lowered the age of consent to 15. Let's keep that in mind, that this is the motherfucker who's saying no judgment here. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. He's got so much room to talk.
More than welcome. We're hiring right now. There's just 2 of us for now, but we're looking to hire more people. We don't really have a mobile base yet, but if you're looking if you have a good place for us to have like a base of operations wherever you are, and just set up a small base and
A base of operations? Wait, isn't Jupiter, like, on the run or something? I don't know, I could be completely wrong about that. Didn't he, like, try going on the run before, or was this, like, a year ago? I'm a little rusty on the Jupiter lore, except for, like, the anonymous shit, and, like, him threatening Linda. That's, like, all I remember. So, I bet Smokey was sitting there laughing his ass off. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, girl, if I was there, I would have had to mute myself, too, because I would have screamed and laughed at this entire thing.
Yes.
we could send you out.
Yes.
Or we could send you out US-wide to hire people onto our team and whatnot, and we could grow our little organization. But yes, I understand your case exactly as you put it. It's a possession. Those figurines and stuffed animals, they are possessed by whatever you conjured into your home.
Oh my god. No! That's not how it works! I mean, yeah, Kiwi said he was a quote-unquote Satanist, but like, no, you dumbass. If it's just things moving, that's a poltergeist! I said it before. That's a poltergeist. Your lizard's favorite show. Oh, I'm glad to see you though, Cat Wrangler. I'll see you again, man. Tell your lizard I said hi, Smiles.
That this is just more than just a poltergeist. This is standard case.
This is more than just a poltergeist. No, it fucking isn't! No, it isn't! God! It isn't more than a poltergeist, Jupiter, I swear to God. Is it just because he said he was a Satanist? Like...
That this is just more than just a poltergeist. This is standard case. I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Demon possessions are standard case? No! No, the fuck they aren't? They are not standard case. Are you shitting me right now? There's no shot. Absolutely no shot that is standard. Hell no. That's like the rarest of the rare. Are you serious? Like...
More about what's going on in your home. Like, what else is going on? Like, tell me more so I have a good feel. You know, I'm trying to get out there. You know, I'm trying to, grasp the concept.
I'd just like to say, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just first off, like, thank you for the offer. As a Satanist,
it's a special entity called the Futanasa. Yeah, the Futanasa. You're so right. Man, I can't believe that's like the most powerful demon on the planet.
I don't get very many job offers. I'm discriminated against quite often, and just you offering this to me is so tolerant, so accepting. And
that's the way we are here in Idaho. We're kind people. Don't think we're gonna count you.
We're kind people, quote Jupiter. I just want everyone to see like the irony in that. Quote Jupiter of all people, who literally threatened to harm Linda Binda, and is, again, what he said is not protected under the First Amendment. The First Amendment is for freedom of speech. But direct threats are not covered by that. He made a direct threat to her, named her specifically in it, mind you. So that's not protected under the First Amendment. She can press charges against him for it. Just saying. I think she totally should. 100%.
My thing, you know what kind of had me apprehensive was just the things I've heard online. I watched this video from a guy called Kiwi Tapes, and he was saying that you were a pet. And that you were doing all this stuff, so I was reluctant to
Oh, did he just go, oh shit, in the background? Oh my god, okay, let's listen.
I just, my thing, you know what kind of had me apprehensive was just the things I've heard online. I watched this video from a guy called Kiwi Tapes, and he was saying that you were a pet and that you were doing all this stuff, so I was reluctant to
I think he did say oh shit, hold on. One last time.
All this stuff, so I was reluctant to contact the organization in the first place.
That's bullshit. I wouldn't dare harm a child, and even...
That's so funny you say that, Jupiter. Want to pull up every video made on you where you actively state such wild statements? Like... Oh my god, Bakara, Hi, OMG! We're watching Kiwi troll Jupiter whilst drunk. This is very funny because Kiwi goes on being like, oh, I'm a Satanist, I think of demons in my house, because Jupiter is apparently trying to start this organization with his quote-unquote friends here, and it's like a paranormal investigation group. Think like Ghost Adventures, but like, special. Even more special because it's Jupiter. But Kiwi's also trying to grill him at the same time whilst like shit-faced. And I think Jupiter is gonna need the Monkey King if he keeps on getting possessed. Man. Drunk Kiwi sounds so different from normal Kiwi. That's very true. That's very true.
And if I did.
Have you seen this video?
Yes, I saw I was in the video when it happened.
I see.
Literally.
I see.
Yeah, they were interviewing. Anyway, sorry to.
No, I just had to make sure. I mean, let's get back to the paranormal stuff. I mean,
Hey, Princess, what is Jupiter freaking out about now? The dude is a sick PDF file. This is very true. You're right about that. So Kiwi, I explained this earlier. Kiwi is drunk on this stream from this clip of the Too High for Stupid podcast. And apparently Jupiter calls him in the middle of it. And Kiwi's absolutely shit-faced right now. So he sounds like completely different. He's way more like, if you've heard Kiwi sober, he sounds like very like straightforward, monotone, even when he is trolling, but like shit-faced Kiwi is funny. He's like all over the place, super like, you know? And he's like doing this whole spiel with Jupiter, and now he's trying to grill him while drunk. And it's so funny. And he mentions his own like video where he like interviews him with Smokey, or I mean, excuse me, Brian Rizzo. And now like Jupiter's getting upset about it, and it's really funny. They just have this video playing in the background while he's like physically on the phone. It's so funny. So good.
yeah, voices, loud noises, kind of, you know what's been the most, the worst, I would say, is probably like, I'll be sitting in a dark room and like a chair will start rocking or something, or a blind will start moving or something like that. And that's what really scares me.
Yeah, because there are no windows or doors open to actually cause that. I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
So if you join our little organization, then...
Oh yeah, Jupiter is also trying to convince Kiwi to get on the fucking group with him. What makes it funnier is that it doesn't take much grilling from Kiwi to spell out. This is very true. Jupiter is a very open book, even when he tries not to be. Even when he tries to lie, he's been so open before that it bites him in the ass. And it's so funny. Because, like, again, we have that clip of him being like, oh, I don't mind if you send, you know, pictures even though you're, like, 13. Not knowing the person was a decoy. Yeah, fun fact, that person was a decoy. I don't know if a lot of people know that. But, that aside, he's just so open about it. And so gullible when it comes to people like this. Like, right here, right now, he's so fucking gullible. And it's funny because, like, he tries to lie, and it just bites him. It bites him back. It's so funny. Just like White Bowser. Yeah, you're right! White Bowser was also very open, for all the wrong reasons. And doxed people? I'm surprised. Has Jupiter done that? I'm kind of blanking on if Jupiter has, but I know for a fact Earl definitely has, because he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Honestly, that's for the better with these types of people, because you can immediately catch them, and they're, like, immediately fucked. So, why does almost every lolcow sound like they have a comically sized clothespin clamping down on their nose? Yeah, no, you're right. You're so right for that, because, like, do we mention our own personal lolcow right here? Because he sounded exactly like that, too. Okay, that's a story for another day, though, because that's a whole can of worms. I did, like, talk about it a little bit on my channel on, like, a story time video when I was, like, kind of doing those-ish. But, like, That's a story for another day. Back to Jupiter. Back to Jupiter.
And you can take care of this case. Be one of our first field operatives. We could use you as an example.
Oh, that sounds awesome, but like, I just keep hearing all this stuff online about you, and if we could just clear it up all right now, like I'd feel a million times better about joining the organization, because I've heard you, you know, like.
Now that I am not a child predator, I did it because I was drunk and I was lonely at the time. I was.
What a great excuse. Like, oh, I'm not a file. I'm not a file. I was just drunk. When you literally went back to doing it after you quote-unquote got sober. When you were drunk and high on nicotine, mind you. He was smoking cigs. Not even blunts. He was doing cigs. And there's videos of him, like, smoking regular tobacco cigarettes. Excuse me. And I'm sorry, I keep, like, having to hiccup in the middle of my sentences. But, like, it's that. That's like, oh, yeah, I was high on regular tobacco cigarettes. Okay, sure. That's what made you say you'd lower the age of consent to 15. Oh my god, Dewey, I'm in community college with him. I'll keep you posted later. OMG, that would be so funny. That would be wild if we did, like, an interview with our own personal locale. That, again, a story for another day. I gotta get back. I gotta get focused.
Drinking heavily. I had just lost my uncle recently and was drinking heavily to try and numb my pain, to try and get away from it all. And I was drunk. I wasn't sleeping right. I was just in this slump, and it caused me to do some things.
So your personal life caused you to hit up minors? And it caused you to say you'd lower the age of consent to 15, and you also sent multiple different snaps and all that other stuff and dated minors while you're 25? I don't know about that one, Chief, I say as I tap my chin. Sammy D, we're friends in the Style Buff Discord, and I was the one who showed y'all the monsters known as LGG and Timbox. Oh, I want to do a video on Timbox and, like, an update video being like, oh, this is where he is now, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I poke the bear just yet. Or touch the poo. But yeah, hi. OMG, hi, guys.
That I regret.
So you are a pet, but that's in the past.
So you were a file, but that was in the past.
Past. Let it be there. You know, that's what I like to say, is let the past be past. Let
Yeah.
your past.
Let the past be in the past, you say as you, like, committed a crime. Like a literal felony. Also, if, excuse me, if any of them have sent pictures, I hope they realize that, like, that's gonna count as, like, CP. Because if they were not 18, or, like, if they were under, they are so boned. You guys are so screwed. And it's honestly really funny.
Die and be there. You know?
Let the past die.
Past.
Let
Yeah,
the
for-
past be in the past. You say as you literally admitted that you know places where you can hide a body and nobody would find them. I'm gonna always bring that one up.
Sure, I mean, it's got nothing to do with paranormal investigation, of course. It's just like, I just keep hearing all this stuff online, and especially, like...
With your emotions, though, spirits can latch onto you if your emotions are...
So I need to not watch these videos?
You just need to ignore them.
I see.
They're just trying to...
Sorry. He literally told him to ignore the fucking evidence that's out there? So he's literally telling people to, like, just not pay attention to it and try and cover up his... You slimy bitch. God damn, dude.
trying to get a negative reaction. They're trying to rattle people.
I see.
They're trying to rattle people?
Trying to get a reaction. I'm not even bothered by it anymore. I just stopped caring.
Yeah, I mean,
Ignore the stupid shit. But anyway, back to the case. Is there anything else that has been going on, you know?
yeah, you know, like...
Nah, Kiwi, don't let him change the subject for that long, dude. Do not let him change the subject for long. You gotta keep grilling him, bestie, please.
When I wake up, I just feel strange things have happened to me. You know?
like you wake up and there's scratches on your body, you can't
Yeah.
identify where they came from.
It's bad. Like, things I wouldn't even want to talk about. It's just bad.
I understand. I get it. I understand. So to get rid of this,
Fucking Smokey just girl, me too.
it, conjured it. To break the contract, you must offer something.
Okay.
Something that means a lot to you. Something that's part of your heart.
Oh my god, Jupiter, shut up. Oh my god, that's not how you exorcise a demon. You get a cross and say the power of Christ compels you. Till the cross breaks and you need another one. Excuse me. Totally not using my knowledge of doors, of Roblox doors for this. /J.
And if you give that item to said being, that being, and say, I wish to break our contract, here is a peace offering, I offer this to you, they will take that offering and leave you be.
So, like, you know, I have done a little interview on, but it'd be like,
Let's hope Kiwi has enough ad revenue money to buy a whole ass sacrificial lamb.
for you with your girlfriend, you offer that up.
Exactly. You offer what is closest to your heart, like a small memento of sorts.
I had a question too.
Please talk about Jupiter's girlfriend in this, Kiwi. Please, I'm begging you. I am begging you. I will get down on my knees and beg as if I'm praying to God. Yeah, I'm getting pretty riled up. Sorry.
Like, I've heard that love is one of the most like, do you have a significant other that, like, inspires you to fight this evil?
My significant other is the girl who was by the name of Abby, but she stabbed me in the back. So
She stabbed me in the back? Hey, yo!
I went with another girl by the name of Satori. She is an heiress to a millionaire, and her and I fell in love, and we started chatting, and I'm doing this because I don't want this.
As
I don't
cold
want
she is.
anything bad to happen to her. I don't want.
Base Smokey. Also, there's no shot that this girl, is an heiress to a millionaire. There's no shot Jupiter managed to fucking get with somebody like Paris Hilton. Like, no.
Any evil to rub off on her. I love her wholeheartedly. I really do.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want this evil to end our relationship. You know, I don't want anything negative to happen to her.
yeah, I just have a legitimate, like, how old is she? Like,
Yes!
let's just
She is in my age range, so.
okay, so, like, let's get a number. Like, I don't know. I know it's a weird, question from we're just going to be employer, we're going to be employee. I feel like we should just, I'm sorry I've heard all these crazy things about you online.
It's alright.
Oh, man. You'd be surprised at who the 1% is really made of. Nah, that's true. But, like, at the same time, like, there's no shot. Man.
It's fine.
I'm ready.
Dude, it's fine. She is like 19-20ish now, if that. So.
That's not your age range to 25. I feel like when you say your age range, when you say around your age range, you mean like usually like 3 years max, like above or below, right? Like Snart and I'm gonna use him and me as an example. I'm 22. He's 20. He's gonna be 21 in May, and I'm gonna be 23 at the end of May. Both of us are. So we're only like 2 years apart, right? Like, I'd say that's around my age range. But, like, if Jupiter's 25, 26, and his girlfriend is 19, 20, I don't necessarily consider that around the same age range, you know? I consider Jupiter to be the older one. But that's just me. That's just me on the situation. Like, I don't know.
It's good. She's of age, she told me, and I believe her, because otherwise, if she was lying, I would know right off the bat, but I can tell she was being sincere.
Yeah.
Jupiter, you can't tell someone who's lying or someone who's telling the truth, even if your eyes were closed and your ears were blocked. You would not be able to tell that shit. They would give the most obvious signs that they're lying to you, and you could not fucking tell. I call cap. Like, this is coming from somebody who's low-key kind of dog shit at reading social cues, too. I can read them better than him. And I'm dog shit at social cues sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Just
tone
saying.
in her voice whenever she called me is her sincere heart, and I could tell in her voice she was being sincere.
Bruh.
And all these things, like, I hate to keep going back to the Kiwi Tapes video, but, I just saw so much crazy stuff in it. I mean, that guy really, like, what do you think about that guy?
Has Jupiter actually harmed a kid like Cyrex or Nick Bates? I know he's been in his previous relationship, aside from this current girlfriend, apparently was like a 16-year-old. Or like a 15 or 16-year-old. But his excuse was like, oh, she lives in the UK, the age of consent is 16 in the UK. I know that was a thing. I'm a bit rusty on that specifically, like the rest of the Jupiter lore. I think he might have dated other people, but I could be wrong. But actually, wait, no. Technically, no. Oh my god, I just remembered his sister. His sister is a victim of him. His own younger sister. But I don't think it's for, like, the file stuff. It could be. I think it ties into a little bit of that. But at the same time, he was, like, extremely, like, he hurt her a lot. I can't say the A word, but he was very caboosive. He was very caboosive to her, especially when they were, like, younger and shit. So, like, yeah, he technically does have victims, and it's his own sister. I just remembered that.
He literally laid into me, had nothing on me, and was contacting my loved ones, trying to get me into more shit. And I've just been ignoring him. I don't even like him anymore. I don't even talk to those people.
Yeah, you don't even talk to him?
I stopped
Yeah.
talking, and I quit,
Wait, hang on. I need to go back a little bit.
Yo. But,
Okay.
I just saw so much crazy.
Jupiter needs to be placed in prison. Oh, yeah, he does. Where his other brothers are, mind you. 2 of his brothers went to prison for very similar shit. I'm not even kidding. One of them had like, actual files. And then the other one, I'm pretty sure, actually attempted something. And that's, like, he's literally following in his brother's footsteps. It's actually really awful. Unless he did things to her too. I think it was when he beat her. Unless he did things to her too. I know that at one point that his sister managed to, like, get it through one of his, like, partner's heads that, like, he basically SA'd her and, R'd her. And she got her to press charges against him. So he did have charges pressed before. Then again, if Jupiter is actually telling the truth on this stuff. But I personally think that this lines up with everything else. Like, I'm playing a little bit of detective here. I'm playing Master Detective Archives Lolcow Ranch. Like,
Crazy stuff in it. I mean, that guy really, like, what do you think about that guy?
The guy just literally laid into me, had nothing on me, and was contacting my loved ones.
had nothing on me when he showed a whole ass video that Smokey put together. Oh my god, he's lying out of his ass. He's lying right through his teeth. Oh my god. Oh
Trying
my
to get
god.
More shit. And I've just been ignoring him. I don't even like him anymore. I don't even talk to those people.
So funny you're saying that, Jupiter, because you're talking to him right now. S-tier locals, Nick Bates, Cyrex, Isabella Janke, Christian, Ethan Relv, low-tier God, Keffels, Randy Stair, Jonathan Yaniv, Daniel Larson, Jupiter, Johnny Elbows, also belong here as well. I think you're forgetting Earl in that list, bestie, because Earl's pretty fucking S-tier. Also, that arc was so fucking psychotic. I can't believe I witnessed that, too. Like, I was there for the ride. That was wild. But yeah, no, just... Oh my god. I can't believe Jupiter's lying right through his fucking teeth. Makes me so mad.
Yeah, you don't even talk to him?
I stopped
Yeah.
talking, and I quit, I quit giving a shit, because the more I give in to their trying to get me in trouble, the more likely I am to get into trouble.
Yeah. I mean, but would you say that you did those things? Like, some of those crimes? I mean, it's in the past, but did you do those things?
No. Hell no.
No.
It's so... He literally changed up his story. If you remember earlier, when Kiwi asked the exact same question, he admitted it. He went, yeah, but that was in the past. And that's why Kiwi said, yeah, that's in the past, but did you admit it? And then he goes, no, I didn't do those things. Keep your story straight, dude. You just said earlier that, like, yes, you did do it, but now you're saying no? Like, which one is it? S tier is also horror count. That's true. That's true, man.
No. Back to the case, though, like, I've really, like, when I was in my kitchen the other day, I had, like, shit jangling around and, plates breaking. Does that mean I have a violent poltergeist on my hands?
You have a violent entity, yes, and this one definitely won't leave you alone until you appease it.
What do I have to do to appease it?
Give it something that you love, some piece of, whether it be a...
There's no shot that he genuinely believes this. I don't think Vic is a lol cow. A tier lol cow, Shadman, White Bowser, Darkside Phil, Vic Mignogna. Oh yeah, I forgot that he was a fucking person. JB Marchi, Tofia Chu and her family, Lucas, Wings of Redemption. Oh, Tofia Chu is a fucking case in herself. I've always wanted to cover the other TikTok lol cows, like, in the American sphere. Like, Tofia Chu, Nova, Leslie Clark. I'm trying to think of others. I know there's a little bit on Dimension 7 Yo, but I don't think there's a lot. But oh my god, dude. Okay. I'm waiting for the day that Daniel Larson and Elphaba Doherty meet. I'm not even kidding. I want that day to happen. I wonder if they're gonna exchange scabies. I'm so sorry. I'm, like, evil. Oh my god. But, like, if you guys remember in, like, 2022, back in, like, December, we had, like, a scare with Daniel. We had a scabies scare. And then a year later, around the same time, in the UK, there's Elphaba who gets scabies. And basically spreads it around. They both spread it around. I just realized in 2 days, Yandere Summer is going to be 10 years old. Damn, and the game ain't even finished. SMH. Man, I'm just being evil right now. I'm sorry. I'm on my evil arc, I guess. Lol.
Stuffed animal, something that you got when you were a kid that is
Well, it's
offer it that, then it will, you know.
It's the stuffed animals that I feel like are possessed. I mean, I have tons of them. Like I said before, I'm a big My Little Pony fan. Not really of the current generation, but the last generation, like Gen 5, you know? And, I don't know if it's like some spirit that...
Correction, I think he means Gen 4, but that's just me being a fucking nerd about it, so... Just saying. I think he means Gen 4.
Hates my love for ponies. Or hates me, but it's so angry.
Yes, but let me explain something to you.
Okay.
Give in to that desire of that certain being,
Mm-hmm.
one that's actually asking for sexual favors, that is a succubus.
Okay. Would you consider Linda a succubus?
I'm sorry, that caught me so off guard. Would you consider Linda Binda a succubus? I'm sorry. Oh my god. That's too good. That's too good. Dude, I hope to God that Jupiter said something. No, he means Gen 5. He's actually just a Pokemon fan. Probably. But, like, I know Gen 4 is, like, the most popular generation of My Little Pony. That's why I said that. But, like, oh my god.
Okay.
But not by those creatures, because succubi are very, very dangerous.
I see.
Correction, incubi and succubi. Incubi are the male equivalent of succubi. Fun fact, if you're talking about a male succubus, that's an incubus. But succubus, that's a female.
Favors, that is a succubus.
Okay. Would you consider Linda a succubus? Okay.
He called Linda Binda a succubus. Yandere Dev is a horror cow. The dude looks like Kamoshida from Persona 5. God damn, dude. I bet. Jeez.
By those creatures, because succubi are very, very dangerous.
I see.
Yo.
Ask about
And in
Linda's
them,
Discord.
They drain the life out of them through their sleep.
I was gonna ask too, you know, since we're just on it, I know I've been asking you a lot of uncomfortable questions, but Linda's Discord, people are asking, if Linda Binda had minors in her Discord, and, you know, if you were, like, maybe, like, at some point in your past, of course, talking to these minors.
That was a long time ago. I let it be.
I see.
You see how he changed it again? He changed up his story again. This is like the third time. We need like a counter for it, man. This is the third time that he changed up his story. Because at first it was yes, then it was in the past. Then it was no, I never did that. Now it's back to yes, but it's in the past, let it be. Again, which is fucking insane. Insanity to me.
But there were kids in Linda Binda's Discord who you were talking to?
They weren't, that wasn't her Discord.
Watch, he's gonna say it was like his.
The Discord I made a long time ago.
Okay.
Oh my god, what? I was right? I mean, it's very easy to predict Jupiter, but god damn. I didn't expect that. Girl, you're so bad at hiding shit.
It'll be on my laptop and on
But
my
what
old
about
phone.
hers, though? Was he
And
ever
I'm
in it?
hoping one day to
But-
close their news.
But you see, I went into the Linda Discord like a couple weeks back, and I was just curious. Like, have you ever been in there?
No, I don't talk to her. I cut contact.
But were like in the past, were you ever in there?
No, I never would.
Never in the Linda Binda Discord.
Nope.
Yeah, about the case.
Well, what have you been offering to appease said entity? What have you been
Oh.
offering?
Well, yeah, I haven't been offering much. I mean, I've just really been trying to pray to the devil and getting the devil to like appeal all of these issues that I've been having in my house, because usually it works, but for some reason this time it's not.
Yeah, he must be tired.
I see.
He must be in a mood.
Have you ever
What? He must be tired.
spoken to the devil?
Do you realize you're talking to one of his demonic offspring?
What? So let me get this straight. You're gonna help out somebody because they have demon problems, but you're literally also the demon's offspring. You're the devil's offspring. Okay, but you're also a werepire too. Let's keep that in mind. And also you've created homunculi out of stuffed animals that you've probably had your way with, carpet sample furry style. Excuse me.
You're a devil spawn?
Yes, I am his heir to the throne, his son.
I see. You're the anti.
What? Wasn't it that his father was like a vampire and his mom was a werewolf? Now it's the fact that he is the son of the devil. Like, what the hell is going on with the lore here?
Christ.
In hell, I'm Lucile.
Luciphile?
Lucile.
Okay.
Lucifer?
Okay. Luciphile. Okay. So what does that entail? Like, what happens?
He's been in a mood lately, Father. He's been in a mood. Really bad mood.
I see.
Yeah, he's been in a really, really bad mood. I guess that's why everything's happening to you, is because he's in a mood. I don't know why, but he's just been in a foul mood lately, and I'm kind of scared to ask why, because every time I ask, he gives me this look like you don't want to know, or gives me this glare that says "shut your mouth."
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I'm scared of the guy. I'm scared of him because he can be rather scary.
so as a
Bruh.
Satanist, you're basically my Jesus. You're the son of the devil.
Well, one of them. He has multiple offspring.
I see.
I'm one out of millions.
I see.
With a woman.
So I could be a devil spawn.
Gave me my powers due to me being a powerful reality keeper. I
see.
keep reality from shattering.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he gave me. He's the one who made me into the reality keeper I am.
I see.
What?
So is that like you can
What?
change reality to where like you're a vampire werewolf?
I'm a vampire werewolf hybrid mixed with a dragon and also part of the devil's family. So
I see.
Oh my god. He's a werepire. He's a werewolf vampire hybrid plus dragon, Tony the Black Dragon style, and also the son of the devil? How the fuck does that work, bestie? How does that work? What? Like, what? Huh?
yeah, my demon half is kind of like, you know the game Devil May Cry?
Yep.
No! Oh no. Oh no. If Blair was here, if my good friend Blair, aka Demon Guts NG, was here, oh my god, she'd tear this motherfucker apart. Oh no. She would tear him to shreds. She does not fuck around. She does not mess around. Oh my god.
Yeah, Dante, yeah.
Yeah, Dante and Virgil. I'm kind of like them.
Wow.
He just said he's like Dante and Virgil. The thing is, dumbass, they're half devil, they're half demon, half human. You're like a quarter demon. Cause you're like a werewolf, vampire, dragon, demon. Why would the devil have an heir to his throne? Isn't the common conception that he eternally rules over hell? Yeah, isn't that like the thing or whatever? I have no idea. I don't know.
Ow. You're so basically Devil May Cry is your life?
Well, technically speaking, my devil powers are 100%, while
What?
half of my other powers, like the dragon powers I have, are only, 95?
Yeah.
Wait, so if we're gonna... Okay. I'm gonna do some quick math right now. Okay. So he said that his demon powers are 100%, so 100 plus 95 times like 3, right? So I'd have to go plus 95, plus 95, plus 95. That's 385%. Like, also not to get too heady about theology, but Lucifer doesn't even rule over hell in the biblical canon. Nobody does. Lucifer is just the first to be cast into the lake of fire. Man. The thing is, I've only been to, like, church once, and that was for, like, a mass for my grandmother, like, the year after she passed. So, like, I've only been there, like, once or twice ever in my life. So I would have absolutely buttfuck idea about the Bible. But I'm pretty sure that, like, at the same time, like, Lucifer did not have a son that was a vampire, werewolf, dragon, demon hybrid. I just want to say that right off the bat. I don't remember that being in the Bible from, like, what I've heard and seen.
My werewolf vampire powers, they are at a 99 percentile work. That's why my devil abilities are 100%, is because all my other ones are kind of base stat, you know?
What? What? So, okay. I gotta redo my math, then. Okay. So the demon is 100%. Plus the dragon being 95. Plus both werewolf and vampire being 99. So plus 99, plus 99. 393%, which is already over 100, weirdly. So, IDK.
A question, though, is it the devil or the dragon side that has gotten you accused of pedophilia? Like, which side of you...
which side of you is the reason why you became a file, just like your brothers?
Your bloodline, would you say, has
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was the devil's side that made me do it because I was drunk.
I see.
What? It was the devil's side because I was drunk. I'm so close to writing that on my little whiteboard where I just have random ass quotes. I have Big Boobs by Earl. I have Because of My Autism, My Grandma Passed Away of Cancer. I'm so close to adding this one too. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've also heard you were high off nicotine. Could you describe what it's like being high off nicotine?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It feels weird. Like it's like
Maybe
being
check
high
the
off
private
of
chat.
weed, but way more intense.
Way more intense?
Okay. Continue.
You know how people smoke marijuana in other states other than Idaho?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
it's not, but it makes you kind of more. It makes you hallucinate. It literally
see.
fucks with your brain.
What? What? There is no shot that he said this. Please. Jupiter, please say /J. Come on, dude. Come on.
It makes you
Come
hallucinate.
on.
And yeah, it was weird at the time. I did that one other time when I was living off of 12th up here, down here in Idaho. I was living on 12th Avenue at the time, and I had 4 different nicotine levels in my vape, and I took a hit, and throughout the night I was taking hit after hit after hit, and then finally I got high as fuck, and I was looking up at the ceiling, and my roommate came around, and he's like, Corbin, are you high right now? And I go, what? And he goes, are you high right now? A little bit. And the whole time I was hallucinating. Like, for real. I was literally gone. My brain was toast.
What the
That's crazy. I mean, anybody could do anything in that state.
Exactly. So I was kind of... I had 2 3s and I believe a 6 that was mixed in.
Yeah.
When I did all that stuff that I was accused of.
I see.
6.
So you actually did message the minors, but it's in the you were high.
It was under the influence of.
I see.
Nicotine.
You see, I've actually, you know, like I've done a lot of.
What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Smack Jupiter with the potato. So true. So true. Oh my god, dude. There's no shot that this is
research
real life.
into this, and whenever drunk drivers like mow down people in the streets, they're usually let off on the fact that they were intoxicated. So like you're completely correct.
They're usually let off. Oh my god, Kiwi, you're so funny. I want to say it for the record that does not happen, but that's so fucking funny.
Yes, I was drunk. I was under the influence of drugs. I was under the influence of drug and alcohol. Because nicotine is kind of a drug, so.
So what's with the Linda drama? I mean, I keep, you know, since we're just like chatting around like bros now, you know, we're technically coworkers. What's with the Linda drama?
I don't really know. She found me
What do you mean you don't really know? You threatened her!
a long time ago, and ever since then, people are like, you.
I mean, I keep, you know, since we're just like chatting around like bros now, you know, we're technically coworkers. What's with the Linda drama?
I don't really know. She found me a long time ago, and ever since then, people are like, you've only been relevant because of her. No, I made myself relevant, you idiots.
You made yourself relevant by being a fucking idiot and a creep and a weirdo. That's why. He does have a point. He did make himself relevant, but it was for all the wrong reasons. Also, put your foot down. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean,
I got your case. I will send it to CJ once I get a chance to reach out to him. I know his house phone number, so I can give him the case, and then I'll tell him that I hired you.
but I'm sorry. Just before we confirm, can I just get you? I feel like such a prick asking you to keep recounting this, but like, just before we do business, just before we seal the deal, become partners, co-workers, could you just recount to me like all the controversy you've been through? Then we can stop. Just in your own words, recount what happened. Just be honest. What's in the past is in the past. Please.
I can tell that you're working as a counselor. I can tell just by you asking something.
What?
I can tell you're working as a counselor just by the way that you're saying things.
What?
Yeah, you're a psychiatric kind of guy, aren't you?
No, I'm sorry. I've read some books and I have a big interest in the paranormal. My thing is I have a big, like, I'm trying to start my own brand, and when I attach it to someone like you that's had controversy, I just want to know the ins and outs.
Well, the controversy started back in 2023.
Oh, it was
Because
2023.
back then I was a bit younger, not a bit wiser, you know? I was kind of a stupid kid.
You were a stupid kid. Homie, you were 25. You were 25. You were not a stupid kid. You were 25. You were most likely, like... Oh my god, dude. You were 25.
I did a bunch of shit. And the only thing I tried to do was strive to be a better person. I strove to be better.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I was living off...
I strove. It's I strived. But he's still like, yeah, I was a dumb kid. Brother, you were 25.
I was living with a roommate at the time who would stay up late on his video games, be yelling at it, and I couldn't sleep.
That would make anybody go crazy.
Yeah, he would.
You see, I had that happen to me too, but you know what it made me do? It did not make me do anything that you have done, Jupiter. Just saying.
He was downstairs.
Yeah.
I could still hear him.
Awful.
Yeah. And so I took to drinking and vaping and smoking to try and deal with all that. I took up all that to try and deal with it. And one night, out of the blue, some girls contacted me, and I was drunk and high, and started talking to them, and they asked me for an illicit picture.
But were they underage?
I didn't know they were until later when they said, yeah, we're underage, we're calling the police. I didn't know until it was too late. Back.
It's kind of weird that he's saying that, because he's literally heard people say their ages before and then go through with it. So I have reason to believe that due to the multiple times that this has happened, he did not find out later.
And I couldn't back out. Like, it was already too late. My fate was already sealed. And at that point, I was drunk, really high off my ass on nicotine. And
On nicotine.
I was just arrogant because I was drunk, tired, and high at the time. I was just an arrogant bastard. I didn't care
Oh, like you aren't one still?
who I hurt. I didn't care who I stepped on. But then things spiraled out of control. Then one morning, I had just woken up one afternoon, one measly spring afternoon, and the police threw open my door, yelled out, NCPD, freeze. So I got down on my knees, put my hands on my head, you know, and they cuffed me, and they started frisking me. And I'm like, I don't have anything that can poke, jab, or stab you. I never carry that sort of shit.
Yeah, you're not a junkie, you know?
Yeah. So they, my Xbox, my laptop, and my phone.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten those things back.
I see.
He shouldn't get them back.
I see.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, I've heard all this stuff about you online. Honestly, it kind of precedes your reputation as a paranormal investigator. I mean, that's what I went for. I was looking for someone to help me with my basement. I'm planning on capturing some film and sending it your way, just so you can.
Some film,
Yes.
evidence, and then we'll work together from now on.
Absolutely.
You're part of our crew. You are
Absolutely.
Part of our crew. You will be.
Boys will be boys.
paranormal Satanist part of our crew. Be
Yeah.
like the guy we do Ouija boards with. Of course, I'm not going to touch the board.
If
itself.
I don't expect you to, but if you could do me one favor, I'm a big fan of your TikToks. When you do the TikTok, could you just give a shout out to your favorite Satanist? Don't name my name. Just say, hey, Big ups to my... It'd be a big help to the brand.
What is your username? You could.
It's your favorite Satanist. All you have to do... Honestly, I'm kind of hidden on TikTok because of...
Follow me back. Just follow me.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell him your name is Chance Wilkins.
If just in the next video... I'll tell you my...
Fucking... Oh my god, fucking Smokey. Just go tell him you're Chance Wilkins. Oh my god. Eva, what the hell are you watching? Trolling. We do a little trolling.
Name, if you could just
Okay,
shout
hi,
out
Ann,
Chance
Smiles.
Wilkins, that's my name. If you could just be like, hey, big ups Chance Wilkins, I'm one of the brothers, I'd be very appreciative. It'd do wonders for my brand.
Shout out. Next time I'm on, I'll just give you a big old shout out and say, hey man, thank you, my favorite Satanist, for being there and joining.
Yeah, but
my
if you
crew.
could say thank you, Chance Wilkins, that'd mean the world, because then people know it was me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't. Did you know that Tim Box admitted to Tara Strong that he beats his meat? Oh yes, I do remember that part actually. I remember seeing that. That was fucking insane of him to do. Oh my god, that was fucking wild.
By the way, I noticed your name when you said that.
Yeah.
And I knew that your real name was Chance, but you like to be called another name. You do what you have to do to survive in this world.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
if it does mean talking to some people that you're not supposed to, you do what you have to survive.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
no!
me and you, like, honestly, no, let's stay on that topic. Like, you got to do what you got to do to survive.
Exactly. It's a man-eat-man world
Yeah,
out there.
and if you got a message, whoever you got a message, it's just whatever.
Yeah, if underage people are able to know what sex is, then they should be old enough to actually understand the concept, you know?
What? No. We are playing that back. We gotta listen to that again.
We're all
Yeah,
out there.
and if you got a message, whoever you got a message, it's just whatever.
Yeah, if underage people are able to know what sex is, then they should be old enough to actually understand the concept, you know?
Proof right there that Jupiter still has not changed. And he openly said, hey, let's teach underage people about, like, the basics of doing the do. Let's keep that in mind. We gotta... Can someone clip that and make that its own, like, short little clip? I will, like, ugly cry / pause if you do.
So basically, like, you're in the right.
Yeah, they should. If they're talking about stuff like that, I'm like, they should be old enough to actually experience it on their own, you know?
And you're advocating.
Dude! Unprovoked! Completely unprovoked. Kiwi's literally barely pushing the fucking boundaries. He's barely pushing the line. And Jupiter just spews the shit. He is such an open book. It's crazy.
Advocating for that.
Exactly. I'm advocating for actual civil rights. That's a civil right.
A civil right is being able to, diddle an underage kid. That's a civil right. Can someone post that Gogeta image? Jesus Christ, dude. Jupiter, what are you talking about? Shut up. Oh my god.
That if someone's old enough to know what sex is and know how to appreciate it, then they're old enough to do it themselves, you know? It's no secret.
Yeah, it's not a secret that you've said that shit. God damn, dude. Oh my god. Who allowed this man to be able to think like this? Who? Oh my god. There's no shot that he legitimately thought saying this was a good idea and it was gonna get him into the good graces of the internet. Oh my god.
I mean, keep going. Like, you're inspirational in this moment. Like, I really want to hear your takes on this.
Oh my god.
Well, for one, the world itself is corrupt. The children aren't going to be the future. It'll be the adults who are the future. Children are just a stepping stone at this point.
Keep going. Like, I'm inspired.
So, what what I'm going on about is, if we can have any civil liberties, I will do what I have to make sure people understand. I mean,
What is it that they need to understand? What is it? What's the message?
age is only a number.
Jupiter! Corbin! Oh my god! Dude, no! Oh my god. We need his mouth to be sewn shut. Oh my god. Holy shit. Again. Unprovoked from Corbin. Unprovoked from Jupiter. He literally said this. Completely unprovoked. There was no reason to say it. Like, why did you say that? You didn't have to speak those words. It costs $0 to not say those words, but you said it.
Despite how people think, age is just another number in the world.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god. And you wonder why his brothers ended up in prison. And you wonder why his brothers ended up in prison. And you wonder why he's like this. Because his brothers most likely influenced him. I swear to god. It's also weird how he, like, defends them. Which one is it that he defends a lot? Is it Duke? I think it's Duke that he defends, like, with tooth and nail. He will fight tooth and nail for Duke, which is his older brother. One of his older brothers. Oh my fucking god. Crazy. Absolutely fucking insane.
There are countless people living and dying all over us. All over the world. There are people living and dying without ever producing offspring or enjoying their last days just being with the people they care about and love and want to be loved by. It's very hard in this world.
So that gives you the right to diddle kids? What? Look, I ain't following this man's logic. He ain't using logic at all. He is stupid as shit. He is stupid as fuck. Oh my god, this is frying my brain. I'm gonna have to fucking,
so that's what I'm advocating for. Let age be a number instead of just some other personality, you know? Let age just be a number. That's what the US needs to do, is just let age be a number at this point.
No! Homie! No! Ain't no way we're gonna let that happen. Are you serious? Are you serious? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean...
They should stop the, oh, this person's a minor. No. Age is just a fucking number. Get it right, people.
Again, this is the same person who said, I did not do anything with kids earlier. And changed up his story. Oh my god. Who allowed him to think like this and thought it was okay? Actually, I know, like, apparently his mother called him, like, to hell and back. So it was probably her a little bit, as much as I hate to say it.
It seems like you've had a lot of issues with that, like... I mean, you've had no offense, I'm not trying to be offensive, you had a lot of 15-year-old girlfriends. I mean, how would you say that all these laws have impacted you?
It's made it an inconvenience. It's inconvenience.
It's an inconvenience to have the age of consent laws? It's an inconvenience to have the age of consent laws? Say it louder. Say it louder. It's an inconvenience to have the age of consent laws? Jesus, no wonder why his brothers went to jail.
It's the inconvenience of humanity. You do what you have to produce offspring so that way your family bloodline can survive and move on.
We aren't Neanderthals anymore, Jupiter. That's the thing. We have morals. We have laws. And morally, we're not fucking 15-year-olds. And legally, we can't do that either. It's all a morality thing. Got a blast by. See ya, Bacaros. Nice seeing you. OMG.
You know, if I'm gonna be part devil, part dragon, part werewolf, and part vampire, being the only one that is that way in my life, in this lifespan, then I have to produce as much offspring as I can to make it so that way my race doesn't die with me, that my bloodline doesn't die with me.
Please let your blood... You know, you can finish that sentence for yourself. Please let your bloodline just end with you. Oh my god. That would be a blessing to the universe. I'm not saying to do anything right now, Jupiter, because I want to see you in cuffs, but please just let it end with you. Holy shit.
What would you say are the morals that you try to impart onto your offspring, your bloodline? What do you want to teach them?
What I want to teach my bloodline, mind you, and if you are recording this shit, just make
Dude,
sure that you post it on the right side.
Honestly, I wouldn't want it recorded because I've said so much shit about the paranormal world that would get me harassed right now. I'm honestly scared. Like, you're not. I know you're a big YouTube, TikTok guy. That's not how I found you. I found you through your business, but you're not gonna post this, are you?
Hey, Francis, sorry to interrupt. Lol, saw this episode earlier. It gets crazy. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god, hi, Dennis! Dennis, how are you, bestie? Hi! But yeah, no, whoop! I accidentally knocked over something. My bad. Oh well, she's okay. But yeah, Jupiter's fucking insane.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, cause fuck that, dude.
Well, I'll still post. We can, when you send me videos
Edit
of
it.
what you in your home, we
Yeah.
can post it.
But we'll heavily edit them. We'll heavily edit them. That way they don't incriminate us.
Yeah, but we'll do a collab, and you can. And when I go live, when I'm able to go live, if you were able to go live, we should do a live together where we talk about the issues in our life.
Whoa. You're so right.
Yo!
Get people to understand that, yes, the paranormal world does exist and does coexist with us and coincide with the human subconscious.
You know it. I mean,
What?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are the chances, that I actually run into a fellow believer as well as a person who's having his own issues? Just my word would be, keep yourself from doing anything that's gonna get you noticed.
I just have to keep it quiet if I'm contacting a minor.
Exactly. Keep it off of social media.
Yeah, the whole devil inside me shtick is whack. Yeah, I got to that part earlier. Holy shit. It was crazy. I'm watching just like the clip of this part from the episode that Huey uploaded to his channel. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. This is fucking insane. I did the math earlier. He's like, oh, my demon powers are 100%. The dragon's like 95. The werewolf and vampire powers are at 99. I did the math. That's like 393 or 6%. 393. I did the math. I pulled up my fucking calculator just to do the math on that one. Oh, this is absolutely insane, dude. Crazy.
Keep people from noticing it, because if you get noticed and get called on, you are going to wind up getting your ass handed a warrant for your stuff.
I see. So I can do these things, but I got to keep it quiet.
Exactly. And also, if you're planning on doing anything cool with your life and actually becoming someone famous like me,
Yeah.
in the
Jupiter Bessie, you are not famous. You are infamous, and you know that for a fact, dude. Oh my god. Bro can contend with Goku in his mind. You could literally be anywhere else right now. I could be, but I chose to put myself through this torment, and you guys are here with me to bear through it, so...
right way. Don't do it to where, oh, the fame's gonna go to my head. Don't do that.
I see.
Because that's what happened to me.
Yeah, don't be a Daniel Larson. Don't be a Daniel Larson or an Alphabet Orion Doherty. We can't be like those two.
I see.
Live and learn by example.
Absolutely. Take your time.
This is fucking insane, dude. What is happening?
Thank you, Smokey, for summing up my thoughts. Goddamn.
I don't even know. Yeah, we don't want too many people. Like these are insider details.
Well, just make sure that if you're gonna do it, make sure that their minds are more pliable.
Okay.
Meaning, mold their minds into a certain mindset. Take
He's literally he's describing grooming. Make sure their minds are more pliable, aka a younger audience. You can shape a younger audience way quicker than you can an adult audience. That's fucking psychotic. I can't. He's literally saying, hey, make sure they're young so you can mold their minds into what you want them to be. AKA, the definition of grooming. Dude, after this, I'm gonna need to hug my fucking stuffed animals. Holy shit. I have, like, a good amount. It's mainly just Sonic shit because autism, but, you know. Oh my fucking Christ, dude. Oh my
take to heart
lord.
that if you do get caught, take to heart, just claim insanity or some shit. And
No. The way that my jaw dropped when he said, if you get caught. The way my jaw just dropped. Oh my god. Ah, dude.
police will automatically believe it.
Should I say that I... Did you ever say that you didn't know their age? Like, is that a good way to get out of it?
I claimed not knowing. I claimed that. I said I didn't know.
But did
How
you?
was I supposed to know? Yeah, I told the police everything I knew.
But I mean, I'm just asking for, you know, like, just between us boys, like, when you told them you didn't know, did you know?
Well, technically, yeah. It was,
So he lied earlier when he said I didn't know their ages. Like, obviously we knew that, but, like, this just confirms it. This confirms that we were right and that he knew. I cannot believe this shit, dude. Oh my god.
See.
it was
Insanity.
It was way before I got arrested and way after I got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, they didn't arrest me. They just put me in cuffs.
Did you
So,
send, like, any nude messages or anything?
just on my Snap, my Insta, and maybe on my Discord, but that was a long time
So,
ago.
like,
That was a long time ago. And by that you mean a year ago. And not only that, he did it on 3 different platforms. Who knows how many people he sent it to? Isn't that a crime in itself? I'm forgetting the name of it. Because it's not CP because Jupiter's an adult. But there's a crime when they receive it. I want to say harassment. Isn't it SUL harassment? Oh my god, I feel like an idiot because I'm blanking on the name, but I know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I swear to god. Isn't it harassment for, like, unwanted pictures like that, unsolicited? I swear to god that's a crime in itself. That has got to be a crime in itself. And I know it is, but I'm forgetting the name of it. But I swear to you, that is a crime. That he just admitted to. He's admitting to all of this, by the way. He's admitting to all of this whilst being trolled. It's the fact that these people just kind of spew the shit immediately like that. It's fucking insane.
3 different platforms, that's all.
Yeah, 3 different platforms, because it got passed around a lot.
Yeah.
So,
It got passed around. So who knows who else has seen it? If we're talking about his stick pictures. So, you know how many people could have seen that? That's why I will forever be of the mindset of don't do anything like that unless you're like an OF model and you are above the age of 18. 'Cause, like, obviously there you'd be safer and it will be like your job. Not knocking on S workers at all. They're doing what they need to get the bag. That's fine by me. So long as they're not involving, like, children or anything of the sort, I think they're good. I think they're fine. But, like, Jupiter? Corbin? Dude, no. And also, a huge problem as a whole is that the fact that people can take those pictures and spread them around like fucking wildfire, like what happened with him. In that case, he's technically a victim of that, yes, but he still committed a crime when he first sent it. which I hope to God that the people who received it sent it to the police. But who knows if the police are going to even do anything, because they treat men, specifically men with, like, mental disabilities, a lot more like they treat them like babies, whereas women with disabilities are demonized. But that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But at that time, I had already known and was ready to do a quick cleanup and close the chat rooms before the police actually showed up.
I see. So what you...
So he tried getting rid of evidence?
Around a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but at that time, I had already known and was ready to do a quick cleanup and close the chat rooms before the police actually showed up.
I see.
So he tried deleting the chats. The thing is, Corbin, people don't really realize this. It doesn't matter if you delete the chats. They're still gonna find the logs in the cache files. People don't realize that. They're gonna find everything in the cache files, dude. They're gonna see that you deleted it too, and that makes you look even more guilty.
So
Oh
what you
God.
would recommend to me is closing the chat rooms before the police show up. Could you describe...
Just delete the chat rooms,
Okay.
delete everything, and just
What-
wipe your memory card.
What am I supposed...
Wipe your memory. Oh my God. I'd hate to be Jupiter's lawyer, dude. I'd hate to be his lawyer. I feel for the guy who would be this person's lawyer if, like, anything ever gets to go to court. Because, oh my God. They are not winning this case. They're going to jail.
supposed to suspect from one of these chat rooms? Because I'm not trying to get caught up with, like, a sting op. Like, what constitutes as real and fake?
Explain to you. If the person asks for some sort of photo or something, think carefully before you make your next move. Because what got me caught was me being open about it. And that's what got me caught. So, just make sure that if they ask you, hey, we're definitely not a police officer, send us this, this, and this, you know they're police.
Yeah.
You know they're cops waiting to kick your ass and throw you in prison. Out
I
here,
see.
they said the death penalty in Idaho was reinstated for months, though.
Who said that?
It says it all over the net.
I see.
Already looked.
I see.
It says it all over the net. Like, dude.
What would you recommend
God.
for getting around, like, these kinds of, like, how could we get around these kinds of issues? I'm just trying to be with my girlfriend.
Yeah, just let me explain. Just
Okay.
let me explain, please.
Okay.
Just as I said, I had a lot of things going on back
Get your grippers out of the fucking frame, dude. Oh my God.
then. I was drunk, high, and basically sleepless. But when I almost got arrested, I knew that the police are coming. I knew somehow they would. And I decided that I was going to wipe my memory drive. Me and those people were just chatting back and forth before the police showed up.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was rough. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Entire night, I was up the entire night. I was
That's
constantly
terrible.
hurting. But after the police left, I broke down. I cried. I was so scared.
Yeah, are you afraid of getting
You were scared of getting the death penalty. You weren't scared of anything else. You were scared that you got caught and were gonna get the death penalty, most likely.
the death penalty?
No, I was just afraid because I was afraid they were going to throw me in a cop car and just convict me already.
Oh, so you were scared you got caught. Yep. That's how it always is. God, I can't believe this.
I see. Because you were guilty, but, I mean, they didn't have the proof.
Exactly. But they had enough. They got proof by someone outside my, friend zone. Someone by the name of Anonymous. They gave an anonymous tip and basically got me in trouble.
Oh, so that's why he hates the anonymous group, because he thinks that they're the anonymous motherfucker that sent all the evidence of him being a wacko to them. Is Nova Yes, Nova is also one of those predators. Yes, Nova is also one of them. Or at least I think so. I think he is. But like, oh.
Yeah.
I find that if ever I find that group who did that to me, if ever I find the person who did it to me, find the persons who did it to me, I will have them each executed.
Oh, so another threat. That's so cool, Jupiter.
I see.
That would just be in my opinion, but I would make sure they got the right punishment for cyber crimes too.
For cyber crimes? Bestie, I don't think sending info to the police is a cyber crime. I think talking to kids in such a way is a cyber crime. I don't know. I think that's just me, though, but, like, what do I know? I'm just some stupid motherfucker who got kicked out of art school, so...
For sure.
But cybernetic terrorists, they're nothing but cybernetic, they're cyber terrorists. They deserve to be thrown in prison.
Yeah, I mean...
They invaded someone's privacy.
Yeah.
I'm basically in the gray area. I'm trying to keep myself in the gray without the police ever knowing anything about me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I asked if you were recording this stuff, because I did not want to get into trouble. I didn't want any more.
So he's spewing this shit because he doesn't think that he's recording. If he knew he was recording, he wouldn't have said any of this. Again, more proof that he knows right from wrong. I swear to God. This is just more and more proof of him actively knowing what he's doing. Is he Jared Leto?
More
nah, man.
To be on my ass, you know, that sort of thing. I have to cover my own ass.
Absolutely. I mean, you've told me a lot of truth, but yeah, it's like you know, you for legal purposes, you know.
Exactly. I had to cover my own ass, you know, because if you don't cover your ass, then people are gonna get around, and then you're gonna end up getting arrested anyways. So
Precisely.
Jesus.
But now that you're one of us and one of our crew members, what do you think our documentary show should be called? Should we make one?
Oh, honestly, I would love to personally put out a documentary where, like, we talked about all the stuff we talked about tonight and all the stuff that, you know, of course we didn't want to talk, but, you know, it's rough, you know, we gotta get the truth out there, but I'd personally love to help put that documentary together as long as we could get a couple of interviews, me, you, and, maybe your co-founder.
Exactly. And, here's what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying, though. If we could have a paranormal, you know, our own paranormal show to have, like our paranormal documentary show, what should we call it? Like, we have the Ghost Adventures,
He thinks he's Zach Bagans.
YouTubers using different names. Yeah. Should we call ourselves? I mean, that's the question.
You know what we should do? And I hate to keep coming back to this, shouldn't we call our show Too High for Stupid just to stick it to those fuckers that have been ripping on all this paranormal stuff?
Okay, we've only got like a couple more minutes left of this. I think after this I'm gonna end the stream because, oh my god, my brain is fried. But like, oh my god.
Exactly. Somebody
yes.
Me. Too high for stupid.
Yeah.
No. Too coolly high for stupid.
Yeah. There you go. Too coolly high for stupid.
Because our paranormal stuff will take off. People will be like, we're not stupid, and we'd be sticking it to those knockoff paranormal shows.
Yeah.
Stick it to Zach Bagans.
Yeah,
Stick it to Zach Bagans when you literally are trying to be him.
Faker. We're gonna be real though. We're gonna show them that we're real files and we're real paranormal investigators.
Well, technically, we shouldn't say real files.
Why shouldn't we? I thought we were open about it.
Well, between you and me, CJ isn't though.
So CJ is one, but he isn't open.
No, CJ isn't one at all, is what I said.
Oh.
So he just indirectly admitted to being a predator. He just indirectly admitted. Predageist hunters, keep the past in the past. Yeah. I just want to, like, remind you, this is just Kiwi trolling. Kiwi's 100% trolling, so, like, obviously he doesn't actually mean any of the shit that he's saying. But, like, oh my god, dude. He just, also, I just want to say, he indirectly admitted to being a file. Right there. Because Kiwi, being the troll, be like, oh, isn't your friend one too? He's like, oh no, he's not one at all, but we are, technically. That's what he basically said.
Oh, but me and you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so he just openly admitted it right there. Wow.
Not going to announce that in the show because it will get us canceled.
Oh.
It will get us canceled. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least Earl tried to say that he wasn't one, but in this, like,
Okay.
Yourselves too cool and high for stupid.
After the call ended, and still, even now, I have no idea what to say. Our first interview was a doozy, with many moments that made my jaw hit the floor. But this one in particular was just gross, and I still find myself questioning what he didn't tell me. Because if these are the kinds of things that he reveals to a stranger he met earlier that day, what are the things that he considers deep, dark secrets? And how much more is left to be uncovered? Jupiter, much like his brother Shane, is a repeat offender who I highly doubt will ever stop.
Exactly. Oh my god. That's fucking insane. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, we've had quite the interesting video. Oh, my brain is fried. I don't think I could take it anymore, fellas. I think this is the only video I can do for today, because oh, was this crazy. Alright. And I think that's that. Yeah. Man. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this stream, give it a like, comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you want to, please, that would help out. That's it, man. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I can stream again at some other point. I would love to also stream, like, video games on the gaming channel at some point, or just stream, Shipwrecked 64. I have that. I want to do that as a stream. I just gotta figure out, like, what to do for that. But that's it. See you guys later. Have a great night, everybody. Or a great day. You know, everything. I'll see you guys later.